Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It's Tuesday the 10th of October. In this video we'll be looking at the charts on the price of silver, which in TradingView has the code XAGUSD. What we'll see that in the medium term, looking at the weekly chart, we're still in a downtrend and we've got immediate resistance from the down tracking moving averages. However, there are signs of an improvement and a bit more positive momentum on the daily and the 4-hour charts. Let's look at those charts. So here we are looking at the 4-hour picture, and each bar represents 4 hours of trade, and you can see quite clearly that we've got this pattern of lower highs and lower lows, so we're in a downtrend. And you can see that at the moment we've got a bit of resistance as all three of the moving averages that I concentrate on, the 20, the yellow line, the 50, which is the blue line, and the 200, which is the red line, all those moving averages are moving down. And immediately we are seeing that we're up against the 50-week moving average at 17.097, and that is creating resistance. Above there we've got the 200, 17.308. So both those are causing immediate resistance to the upside. On this weekly, looking at momentum, it is flat. We did have an increase in momentum going through July and August. That's now petered out. The RSI is presently at 50.26, so not showing really any momentum. And likewise, the MACD are very neutral, very close to zero, and the short-term, long-term are actually very close together, 0.02 in it. So again, no sign of momentum coming through from the MACD. Looking at the daily, so each bar here represents 1 day, and actually, even though we are in the downtrend, not as easily visible on this. It looks like more we're just kind of lower middle range of the trading range. But you can see that we have had an increase in momentum, which is good. That's actually looking like it's trying to create an uptrend and is back above 50 at 51.91. And the MACD as well have turned round. They're still below zero, but the short term just gone above the longer term there. And the interesting fact is as well, although the 20-day moving average is still tracking down and is causing a bit of resistance today, although we have gone above it, the 50 and the 200 are actually still moving upwards. And if we can get above those levels, they could just give a push up towards the next resistance at the 1760, 1770 level. The 50-day presently is at 17.12 and the 200-day 17.17. So be aware, if we can get above those levels, they could give a bit of a push as they are moving upwards still. Going on to the 4-hour, and here you can see that it has actually, the silver price has actually broken the downtrend on the 4-hour that was in place, broken to the upside. We've also had a golden cross as the 20 average has moved through the 50, which is positive, and we've had an increase in momentum with the RSI nicely moving up. We did have a non-confirmation on the RSI there. It looks like it didn't reach a low on the low. Moved up since, presently at 73.83, so showing good upside momentum. The first resistance on this chart would be the down tracking 200 4-hour, which is at 17.276. Likewise, MACD has shown an increase in momentum, and did actually shout a buy signal back on the 8th of October. So there is some potential short-term upside. Looking at the support and resistance levels, we've got resistance at the 50-week, 0.10 really, and then the second resistance 17.275. That's the 200 on the 4-hour, with support at 16.795, 20 from the 4-hour, and 16.733, which is the 50 from the 4-hour. So that's been TA for traders looking at the silver price. Here are the conclusions that you should be getting from the video. Medium term, the downtrend is in place with those weekly moving averages tracking down. There's disparity on the daily moving averages as the 250 are moving up. If we can get above there, we may get a short-term rally. Upside momentum is building in the 4-hour and the daily. Short-term may be limited to 1750. Perhaps I should kind of say that maybe we'll get up to 1770 because of the momentum we're seeing in the short term. Many thanks for watching this video. Please remember these videos are for information only and are my opinions. They're not meant, they're not meant as an investment recommendation. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe. You then get email updates when I come out with new videos. I don't just cover the commodity markets, I also do videos on FX, stock indices and single stocks in the UK and US. Thank you.